What have we done? Why have we bought this?
Oops.
Hi, welcome back. Yes, what have we done?
I know. First of all, thank you for returning, and thank
Yeah.
you for all the lovely comments we received on last week's video.
Yes.
Everyone was sharing the love, so
They
thanks
were.
ever so
Thank
much
you.
for that.
That's so kind of you all, yes.
Lovely to hear from everybody as well, and hope you've been well this week. I'm doing my polar bear impression, hun, with this cardigan,
Yes.
but I'm nice and toasty because our heating still hasn't gone on.
1st of December.
Yeah, 1st of December. We've done all right, haven't we? Mind you, it's been mild. We've been lucky it's been mild.
Yeah.
Anyway, we veered off early doors. Auction lot.
We do very a lot.
Someone's bought an auction lot. Guess which one of us it is. Let's cut back to a few weeks ago in September when we went to the auction. We had a good look round, hun, didn't we? And we walked upstairs and we saw this lot here, which we're going to put up. Do we need to...
No, we don't need to do that. We'll put it over our
Well,
faces.
now I just look silly.
You
'cause
do. You just...
I went...
Oh, look, I've just found a bit of tape stuck to me.
Oh, bonus. So, this auction lot, at the time when we were at the auction, we had a discussion on why we were not buying this lot, mainly because of the piece of furniture. It was several pieces of furniture, 9 items, and it was the cupboard, wasn't it?
Yes.
You sort of said, "Oh, I don't want to be shipping that."
No,
and
that's it. I'm not a huge fan of shipping larger items, as you well know, but shouldn't be afraid of it, really.
No, to be honest, there was 2 items that I quite liked in the lot. One of them is this chair, which Paul will hoof up now, and there was another chair which we'll show you a bit later on in the video. But we talked about it and how we shouldn't be buying this lot because it looked like it could be a bit of work. So now we're going to fast forward to auction day when this lot was on, and someone was going to get it for £10 for 9 items. £10. I couldn't let it happen, hun.
No, I know you couldn't.
It wasn't my fault.
No, it's your
It
finger,
was my
wasn't it?
fault. My finger just went to it, and I thought they're not having it for £10. And we ended up with it for £15. So with fees, because of the auction they have fees,
Yep.
£19.80 for 9 items. So
I mean, it is a bargain.
I think we'll flash up the picture again because so you can see what we got for £19.80. Unfortunately, it didn't really help that on that auction I was also a little bit trigger happy with some picture frames. Picture frames. And when we come to collect at the auction, we'd bought 111 picture frames we also bought with this lot. So all the way there you were worried about the size of that cupboard and whether we'd be able to get everything in.
You say picture frames, it's pictures in general.
Pictures, there was a few mirrors.
Lots of it was a mixture of stuff related to that sort of thing.
And give Paul his credit, we were there for quite some time, but we got every single piece in the van.
We were there so long, one of the guys come out and said, "Are you still here? I would have done 2 trips."
We're like, no, we don't waste fuel. This is all going in.
Yeah.
And we did get it all in, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Surprisingly, it all went in.
So, was this a good buy or not? Obviously, I'd gone against what Paul said. He didn't want to get this lot, and I sort of went a bit rogue at the auction. But we want to know what you would have done. Would you, when we show you everything and talk through it, would you have actually bought this lot? Seems cheap, doesn't it? £19.80 for 9 items. It makes them £2.20 per item. So let's look at the first item, which ironically is the item we didn't want the lot because of it. It was the cupboard.
The cupboard, yeah.
It was in such a good condition for a second-hand cupboard, wasn't it?
Lovely condition. Really surprised. There was no damage on it at all.
Quick baby wipe and we were done.
That's it. That's the items you like.
Yeah.
Quick baby wipe and we're sorted.
You took pictures of it. I drafted out some wording and it went straight on Facebook Marketplace, and lo and behold, someone turned up.
Yeah, I know.
They turned up.
Facebook, we don't have much success with Facebook, do we?
No.
It's a right pain. But yes, they turned up.
We had that one good person who actually said they would turn up, and they did.
Yeah.
So yes, it went for £25. So we flashed our picture there so you can see it was lovely, wasn't it?
It was very
And they
nice.
were really chuffed 'cause I think they wanted it for their dad, didn't they, or something?
That's right, yeah.
So they were picking it up.
Yeah, his dad wanted it,
So they were chuffed.
They were very chuffed.
So the next item is this vintage freestanding towel rail. We put this up for $28.99. Paul was not quite so chuffed with this item. This was a pig, wasn't it?
It was. When we initially measured it, it was borderline whether it would go on a good rate with Parcel Force. And I think somebody overseas purchased it.
Yes, I did.
And yeah, obviously all I've got to do is get it to the GSP centre in the UK. So I packaged it up, not being overly careful and double checking my sizing really. And it took me a very long time to package it up. And I had to rip it all apart again because it was too big.
Yes.
It was a difference between, I think it's something like £9.90 or £45 in postage.
Not a good day here at
It wasn't a
Emsden
good day.
headquarters.
It wasn't a good day. No, definitely not. So I had to repackage it, and it did take a long time because you can't find a box for that sort of thing. So you're wrapping it in cardboard, and the cardboard that I was using is quite thick, so of course it's quite tough. And
it has sort of really highlighted a bit of a problem we have in-house here, because I do all the listing and draft everything out, and then Paul does all the photography, and I do
some listing.
Oh, you do some listing? Yes, you do. You do. No, I didn't mean you didn't do any.
I do all the listing.
No, what I meant was I do the majority, don't I? Because your time is taken up with all the packaging, and
that's it.
And Paul does answers all the questions and all that sort of thing, don't you?
Try to.
So the problem we sort of had was that I'm not really up on what the measurements are for posting things. So I'm just going along willy-nilly listing stuff, and then you're coming to me and saying, did you put UK mainland only on this? Do you know this is too big for this? So we have sort of had a look at that, and I've written down the sizes now, so I can be a little bit more aware of the problems you have with posting, because it is, if I'm not doing my bit correctly, then it's going to have an issue. You're going to have an issue, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
we use Raw Mail quite a lot, and Raw Mail obviously have a set size limit, and that's the difference between having it UK mainland or obviously all of the UK.
We've not really had bigger stuff until recently, so of course it isn't a problem we'd ever encountered before, really.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it was a pain, but it did go for $28.99. So that's quite nice. And then
it was nice, but it took my time up though. That's the only downside of that.
It did sort of make us reassess that style of thing, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
But then we're coming on to this. I had to go onto Google to find out how to say it, but Bergère. This Bergère stall. It makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
It does, doesn't it?
This is what we like.
Just giving it all away now.
We do, yeah. We like about these sort of things is you learn. We're always learning, and I've learned about this particular style of stall. And this, just in case anyone is interested, when I listed this, I used the word seat, hall, piano, table and stall as my keywords, just to go out to as big an audience as possible. So this Bergère style stall, I don't know if it is Bergère, but when I'm not 100%, I always use the word style just to cover myself in case I'm getting it wrong. So this Bergère style stall went for $39.99. It was gorgeous, wasn't it? Not that I would sit on it, because it looks a little bit... The framework was good.
It looks,
that sort of wickery covering.
It looks lovely. It's very nice, but I wouldn't either. I mean, I'm quite a large person, so
cuddly. You're cuddly, my love. You're cuddly. We need that in this weather.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Retain the warmth.
So yes, the stall sold. So far, out of these 9 items that we got, we have sold £93 and 98 pence worth of stuff. When the auction lot was £19.80. Should we end the video there and say that I've done really well? Or should we go on to the next bit, which is highlighting why we're making this video? Because you do have to be accountable, and, just because you make YouTube videos doesn't mean you're amazing. It means you still make mistakes, or you can do things perhaps not in the right way.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why Paul wasn't keen on getting the lot, is because sometimes you're left with stuff that's not so great. We've shifted the good stuff. Now we've got 6 items of the not so good stuff. And holding our hands up, it is now 5 weeks later. I know. And this is not what we want to be doing. In many of our videos, if you've seen us, we had a massive issue with backlog. We've really been training ourselves to buy it, get it listed that week. Buy it. Don't go out again until you've listed everything. And that's how we've been working. Yeah. But recently, we've been gearing up for Q4, and we've been out buying all over the place, haven't we?
We have. Auctions are a slight bit different to normal. If you're going to charity shops, boot sales and all that, you're inspecting the item fully before you actually buy that one item. So, of course, you sort of know roughly. But with auctions, You can't always tell what you're going to get, so sometimes it can take a bit longer to process, but this has taken too long to process.
Well, the problem we had is we'd already discussed at the auction that we weren't going for this lot, so all we sort of did was go, I like that chair, Han. You said, oh no, that cupboard looks like it's going to be big. And that was it. We moved on.
Yeah.
So we didn't even look at anything properly, did we?
Not properly, no. So, of course, it was a bit of a
But that
a
cheap price
thing.
lured us in and...
Sorry, us.
Us. Paul's in a different room. He stood no chance. So, yes, we would be interested to see what you think, because sometimes you get swept away, don't you, with the one item you do like, and then you're left with a load of old tat. So we're going to take you through now we're going to take you to the garage. And show you the items that we haven't dealt with and why we haven't dealt with them yet. So, 2 tables. Now, they were upside down when we saw them in the auction.
Yep.
So we didn't really know, did we, what sort of condition? But I've had a look at this one. It would have been gorgeous. But it's got chips. It's been glued by an idiot. So it's such a shame, isn't it?
It's a lovely little table.
It's split. It's also got a lot of damage. So
there's a lot wrong with it. I mean, somebody might like it as some form of project.
Someone might upcycle it or something. That's sort of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that one there and then show you this one, which is also, I don't know if you noticed, but it's got a little bit of water damage there with the old coffee cups.
Has
and
it?
everything. Yeah, a slight bit of damage there.
Slight bit.
But again, lovely with the lovely sort of tapered legs, but I don't think it's going to have enough value for us to be listing it on eBay. Let us know if we're wrong, but we don't have a lot of knowledge on little sort of tables.
No, they are, like I say, they are lovely. But
I don't think they're
yeah,
worth...
I mean, you've got to, it's got to pay, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm sort of thinking we'll put them on Facebook Marketplace for 15, perhaps see if anyone will get rid of them for 10 or something. I don't really know, I'm honest. And that's why they're still there, because I don't really know what to do with them.
Yeah, we haven't
I can't
decided,
break them up because they're vintage. I can't, give them to the parents as firewood. I can't do that. I'm hoping someone's going to want to upcycle them, and that'll be great.
Yeah.
So, shall we move on to the fire screen? This is gorgeous. Now, when I looked into this, I've got the back of
it's
it.
around the wrong way. I thought it's gorgeous.
It's more gorgeous this way.
Let's see Marie struggle with the legs now. Then,
and people might be realising this is the problem. The legs are a bit wibbly wobbly.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's lovely, isn't it?
Embossed, it's brass. I've had a look and I was drafting it out for $59.99, and then when I went to tighten the legs, I realised we got some sort of issue.
Yes. Well, the issue is, I don't know if there's supposed to be spacers or anything, washers or anything in there, but when you look at it, there's no actual thread on this point sort of down here, and you think, well, they're just
whether
are they meant to be like that?
Whether there would have been a nut in front of this,
but then you can't. There's no thread there for a nut, so.
No.
So we got to figure out. It's still in progress.
Work in progress,
it is work in progress, but it is lovely.
Well, it is, because when it's ready, it'll be like a £60 item.
Great to ship because you can just fold the legs round. But
what we could do, take the legs off and have it as a picture.
It's a wall hanging. Yeah.
So so that's why that's not been listed. So
got a lovely slipper shot there, Marie.
Oh, lovely. Best thing about reselling is working in your slippers.
I know.
So then we're going to flash up now the child's chair, which is the reason why we got this lot in the first place, because I fell in love with this chair. This is a Bergère chair. Rough, though, isn't it? It's really rough, because it's what you're seeing is one part of what would have been an Edwardian high chair. I'm hoping we can get a picture to show you, but we only ever saw one other one online, didn't we, Han? So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have a look.
See if we can get one. An antique shop's got one that looks all gorgeous, but it this is part of it, and a lot of bits missing from this particular chair. So
it's not in great condition, but it's old. It is old, very
high,
old.
Too high, probably. $64.99. I know people are laughing now. So that goes through some of the items, but now we're going to show you the last 2 items.
So down in this end of the garage, we got the chairs. We've wrapped them all up, haven't we, Marie?
Yeah, they've been here for what, 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, they have been sat there a while. Yeah, no,
each weekend we kept saying, right, we're going to tackle them this weekend, but then it was rainy. We'll wait till next weekend.
So yeah, we wrapped them up because obviously there were holes, which indicates, you know, it potentially, well, has had woodworm. Whether it's still active or not, we don't know. Generally, if they've been left for a bit and there's sort of little tiny bits of sawdust or anything around the area, then you know you've got it's still active.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take them out of these bags that these sort of massive bin liners that we put them in.
Yeah, we haven't even really had a proper look at them.
We haven't. No, we saw that and we thought, no, let's get them wrapped up.
They didn't even make it to the garage on the driveway. We literally wrapped them up, didn't we?
We did because we weren't happy about leaving them open. In, you know, we've got a lot of frames and all sorts of wooden stuff in here. We
Tables and things like that. We didn't want to.
So we didn't want to risk it. Anyway, so when we do take them out, we're hoping not to see any sort of sawdust or anything in the bottom of the. I'll say sawdust. You know, little bits of
remnants of things.
That's it. So so what we've bought is this, just in case. I mean, we were going to treat them anyway, whether we see it or not, because you know.
We don't want to,
too safe.
It's the sort of thing. We've had a couple of things in the past. We thought, well, what was this? $7.98? Was it $7.99?
This was.
$7.99.
It's a spray-on treatment.
We'll always use it, I think, won't we?
We will. It's a handy thing to have, especially if you're dealing with older furniture.
Yes, I think
furniture. Furniture.
But the bigger chair. We're looking forward to revealing it because it's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is.
And you know, obviously there's going to be enough profit in it to cover the cost of the woodworm treatment.
That's it. How do you apply that then?
I think you can either paint it on or spray it on. So I'm assuming
we're going to use the spray because it's in the spray bottle. We'll just spray it on.
Give it a go.
Yeah. So I think next thing is to get these out, show you, and pray that there's no sort of dust or anything in the bottom of the bags.
Yeah, and hope that they going to be worth something.
So here we are outside. Let's get them open, shall we?
Yeah.
See, whoops. I'll damage them now.
Want to do this one first?
Hopefully everyone can see them. Have a look at the bottom of the bag. I can't see anything in there.
Let me have a look.
You have a look as well. Yeah.
Can't see anything at all.
Nothing at all there. So we've got this one here. So where was it here? Can you remember?
No, I didn't really get to.
Right, that's it. Oh, I'm touching it. Right, so we just block it down like that.
You want the stuff?
Hang on. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, load of holes there. But hopefully we can sort that out.
Yeah.
So shall I get the other one out
first?
Yeah,
let's get the other one out because the other one's a lovely one. This is, I think, like a balloon, what they call balloon back, I think.
Right. Balloon or balloon?
Balloon.
Balloon. What, balloon?
Balloon.
As in blow up balloon?
People think we're a bit daft now, Hum. We've given away all our daftness.
If you move...
I'll put that in the way.
Let's have a look at this one.
I wouldn't sit on this one. There's a little bit...
It's a bit rickety, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one is lovely. Right. You have a look in here first before I pull it all about, Marie. Can you see any?
No, I can't see any remnants of anything.
There's a tiny bit there, but that was just, I think,
it's just falling out of the chair.
Okay. Get it out.
A gorgeous Bergère rocking chair.
Bergère rocking chair. Not a balloon.
Not a balloon.
Yeah.
That is lovely, isn't it? Look at that.
Apologise for the rustling. Now, the reason
gorgeous.
Just to clarify again, we bagged them up. They've been in there for how long?
5 weeks.
5 weeks. So the theory is we should have seen some form of dust or something from
We're going to treat them just in case, aren't we?
Oh, we're going to do it anyway, yeah. This is lovely, but yeah.
Got some wear to it, but it's old, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Let's have a look at this. Oh. So yeah, you can see it sort of on the top there. Where else was it on this one? Oh, there we go. Look, all down
it's
the
down
side.
the bottom on the rockers at the bottom and the base as well.
So I've got a feeling this has probably been treated before.
Yeah, could have been.
And everything's okay, but it's a precaution, really.
Yeah.
We just want to be 100%, don't we? So let's get spraying.
Yeah, you get spray. I'm just going to go and get my book with all my figures on.
Okay. So could do with getting the stickers off first, I suppose.
This is lovely, isn't it? But look how small it is. You wouldn't want to sit on that, would you? Topple right over.
Yeah, not for me.
It has got some damage as well. But
yeah.
It is an older chair.
How old do you reckon this might be?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say quite old.
That's the technical term for it.
I think you don't know that. It could be.
Have you read the instructions of this at all? Is it just a case of spray on, I think, wasn't it?
Spray it on, yeah. And it's meant to be yellowy when it comes out.
Okay, well, we'll just make sure the spray works. Yep. Let's do this one
so
first,
I don't know what happens about things like the fabric, but worst case, if it does stain it, I'll just have to recover that. She says as if she knows how to recover a chair.
The fabric is a bit shot though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's have a look then. So where are we talking on this one again? I can't remember. So it's not the back.
I think, wasn't it? Was it the back?
Oh, around here. Okay.
And like
the spraying it on.
I think so, yeah.
I'm trying not to get it on me. Yes, mate, I've just got it on me. You didn't say I had to wear gloves, did you?
I don't know.
I don't remember reading it.
No.
So.
Do you want me to hold the chair upside down while you... Because
I think it was just those two bits, wasn't it?
It's inside there as well, I think.
Oh, okay. Giving it a good soak in.
My slippers out
I know. Oh, it's all there as well. That.
I think really it's like anything. If you do all the wooden parts, it sort of protects it all then, doesn't it?
So that's all that. Don't know whether to bother with the legs, but it's up to you. Might take me a while.
Just move back a bit.
I'm woodworming you.
People say I'm wooden.
Right, I think that'll do for this one.
Yeah.
I think we've covered a lot of areas
where there could potentially have been an issue,
but I don't think there is anyway. I think whatever was...
This was the main one, wasn't it?
I think whatever was there is now gone. So is this all over?
I think so,
So do you think it's okay on this? It must be.
It should be, yeah.
Right, well, this is just a complete spray job then. I'll do the top first.
This must be really exciting to watch.
I know. Riveting, eh? What I might end up doing is speeding it up.
But I think it's a sort of chair that you would you'd have in the corner of a room and have a doll on or some teddies or something. I don't think it's a sort of chair you'd actively use. It's sort of too nice for that, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah. It's a lovely chair.
I expected it to be really horrible stuff. No,
I did.
Can't even see an odour. Just got that leg down there, my love. That side. I don't know. Sort of want to turn it for you, but I don't want to touch it.
No, I'll do it. Don't worry.
It's just really toxic.
Yeah, I'll ruin my hands. It's okay. No, honestly, I didn't read that. I mean, unless I missed it. But it probably would be advisable to wear gloves, if I'm honest with you.
There?
Sorry? There's no odour, no. So I don't know, really.
So we're going to leave those now to dry?
I've got to just turn it up. If you can hold the base of that bottle.
Yeah.
I'm just going to flip that over. Makes the dream work. Teamwork. Cheek.
On bottle holder, all right.
Yeah, and just do all the base. Expert now. Yeah. That's it. Do you want any worming doing?
Let's not go into that.
Right, I think that's all covered.
Yeah. Isn't that a good coating?
It was very wet, so hopefully I haven't ruined the drive. Yeah, I think that's it.
Do you want me to
happy
hold
with
the
that.
bottom of the bottle again?
I think. Thank you for your assistance,
That's
then,
okay,
Marie.
my love.
And I think that's that. That's treated. I'm assuming now what we just got to do is
Leave it for a bit.
leave it to dry.
I've only read our glasses on.
I know we would have been able to read that, but
couldn't
no, we will. We'll double check the destructions in a minute, just to make sure we've done everything right. But yeah, there you go. Thank you, bottom holder.
If we head back in, we can go through the figures.
Yeah, we'll do that now. So that's the treatment sorted, all done and dusted.
Lovely. So just to give you an idea roughly on price, the balloon back...
Before we do,
yeah,
I said I was going to confirm about the instructions.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we did it right.
Woo, that's good.
Anyway,
good after we've done it.
carry on.
So the balloon back chair, we're looking at pricing that up at between 30 and 40, depending on what it turns out like, whether we can get the material looking a bit nicer, whether we can clean it a bit.
Yeah,
Roughly that sort of price. You
It's
don't know
old,
until you...
you know, so
Yeah.
it's not going to look the best, but
There's
you
a bit
know,
of wobble there, so it's whether we can fix any of that or,
Yeah.
or if not, we have to lower it a bit. But that's our
I mean,
initial sort
sometimes
of
you can put a tiny bit of wood glue in and
just give it
just
a-
make sure it is clamped up because
Yeah.
you know they do over time obviously loosen up, don't they?
Yeah, it's got some age
But,
to it. We'll see
yeah,
if we can
yeah.
tilt it up a bit, make it look a bit nicer.
Yeah.
The Bergère style rocking chair, we're looking at about $84.99 ish.
Okay.
It's got more woodworm than I had hoped.
Yeah.
But it is a bit of an unusual one. I've seen a lot online, but not a rocking chair. So it might be worth a little bit more because it is a rocking chair. And I think we'll aim high.
I mean, obviously
And
now
see
we
what we
can
come up
confirm that it's been treated. I don't think it needed treatment
No.
because, like I say, normally you see some form of evidence of activity when it's been left for a while in a certain position. But now we can sort of confirm that
it's also been treated
just as a precautionary measure.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, so hopefully that will help. But yeah, there is quite a lot of woodworm, unfortunately.
Yeah, so to give you the figures, the auction lot was £19.80 with all of the fees. The woodworm treatment was $7.99, but the listing value of everything we've shown you today will be £358.95.
Not bad, is it?
Not bad.
That's all right.
So what are your thoughts?
Yes, we provided you with all of the information. Would you have bought this lot? Is it too much trouble? Too much work?
Yeah.
Waiting for your money to come back in? Would you have chosen something else? Would you have just run a mile seeing that lot?
Yeah, it's difficult to know, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so let us know. We're interested to see what your thoughts are on it.
I mean, if you have the space for this sort of thing and it's something you enjoy doing, rescuing things, then great.
Yeah.
But as a reseller for time and profit,
has it been too much time?
Has it been too much time? Exactly. You just don't know, do you?
So let us know. We'd be interested to see what your thoughts are on it. And yes, would we have done it again? Do you think?
Well, I think you probably would, wouldn't you?
I can't help myself, hon.
It's that finger. It has a mind of its own, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think sometimes, though, it's the fact you don't want someone else getting a bargain. And I think that's what it is. Sometimes you just step in and go, no, I'm having that.
Yeah,
and then you go, oh, what do I do with it now I've got it?
I mean, you got a lot for your money, put it that way.
Yes.
But
we do
obviously
like working
with
it
that,
out, don't we?
Yeah, with that comes lots of time. So it's really... whether you like spending the time on items to get your money back or whether you want the quick flip type thing, because they're definitely not quick flips.
Yes, and sometimes the time isn't just because we're sat around doing nothing. It's not that at all. It's sometimes you need dry weather.
Yeah.
And we've not had a lot of that recently, have we?
No.
So,
no, not been great recently, no.
So there you go. We're grateful for, if you've got to this point in the video, then well done.
Yes. Get a medal. Yes, thank you so much for watching. Please do give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It's free.
Free, woo! Nothing's free these days, is it?
No, but subscribing to us is.
Yeah,
so go and press that button.
Fill your boots.
Yes, so thank you very much for watching.
Take care.